Sydney Kingsford Airport, ATIS information Delta, time 03280, wind 180 at 16, visibility 21, temperature 25, dew point 21, QNH 1011 remarks. Use of departure and arrival procedures recommended landing runways 16 left and 16 right, expect GPS approach, departing runways 16 left and 16 right advise on initial contact, you have information Delta. Akasa Air 132. Velocity 304 Charlie Papa is 18 nautical miles southwest of Docker at 16,400 feet, requesting miles approach any runway at Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, continuous file, expect the GPS approach runway 16 left at Sydney Kingsford. Roger, Velocity 304 Charlie Papa. Velocity 304 Charlie Papa is 20 nautical miles west of Cessnock at 15,700 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 16 right at Sydney Kingsford. ILS monitor, Qantas 60, with you at 32,400. Qantas 60, radar contact, say approach request. Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, continuous file, expect the GPS approach runway 16 right at Sydney Kingsford. Roger, Velocity 304 Charlie Papa. Thank you, Velocity 304 Charlie Papa. Qantas 60 is 16 nautical miles north of Sydney Kingsford at 31,000 feet, requesting miles approach any runway at Sydney Kingsford. Velocity 379, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Velocity 379, good day. ILS monitor, Hotel Kilo 556 Echo, with you at 7,500.
Qantas 60, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 left at Sydney Kingsford. Qantas 60, turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 5,000. Turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 5,000, Qantas 60. Qantas 1 Alpha Super, frequency change approved, good day. Thank you, good day, Qantas 1 Alpha Super. Qantas 60, hold present position at 10,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Holding present position at 10,000, left turns, Qantas 60.
Velocity 478, cleared GPS approach runway 16 left.
Q-Link 621, requesting descent to 14,000. ILS monitor, Hotel Zulu Mike Oscar 1, with you at 1,600. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 left, velocity 478. Stand by, velocity 478.
Velocity 478, contact Sydney Kingsford Tower on 124.7.
Contacting Sydney Kingsford Tower on 124.7, velocity 478.
ILS monitor, New Zealand 369, with you at 13,800.
Q-Link 2178 is 21 nautical miles west of Mittagong at 16,000 feet, requesting...
Attention all aircraft, ILS monitor is now closed. Good day.
Thank you, good day, Q-Link 621. ILS monitor, velocity 803 Alpha, with you at 18,900. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Air China 515. Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 304 Charlie Papa, inbound on the ILS runway 16 right with information Delta.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Victor Hotel Delta India Alpha, ready for departure at runway 16 right, departing north. Velocity 337, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Going around, velocity 478.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, velocity 337.
Velocity 478, roger, make left traffic runway 16 left.
Roger, velocity 478. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Air China 515 heavy is 13 nautical miles to the northeast at 6.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, wind 160 at 16. Number 1, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 16 right, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Air China 515 heavy, enter left base runway 16 left.
Enter left base runway 16 left, Air China 515 heavy.
Victor Hotel Delta India Alpha, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, Victor Hotel Delta India Alpha.
Velocity 478, number 2, traffic to follow is on left base.
Number 2, behind the traffic on left base, velocity 478.
Victor Hotel Delta India Alpha, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Victor Hotel Delta India Alpha.
Magic Sun 2202, line up and wait runway 16 right. Velocity 337, frequency change approved, good day.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, Magic Sun 2202.
Frequency change approved. Velocity 337. Good day.
Air China 515 heavy, wind 160 at 16, number 1, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 16 left, Air China 515 heavy.
Magic Sun 2202, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 803 Alpha is 22 nautical miles to the southwest at 9,700 feet. Going around, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Velocity 803 Alpha, continue inbound.
Continuing inbound, velocity 803 Alpha. Sydney Kingsford.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, roger, fly runway heading runway 16 left.
Roger, velocity 304 Charlie Papa. Sydney Kingsford traffic, velocity 875, taxi into runway 16 right. Sydney Kingsford traffic, Qantas 520 is clear of all runways. Sydney Kingsford traffic, Q-Link 621 is 21 nautical miles to the north at 6,000 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 16 left.
Sydney Kingsford traffic, Q-Link 2812, taxi into runway 16 right.
Sydney Kingsford traffic, velocity 478 is on left base, runway 16 left.
Sydney Kingsford traffic, New Zealand 369 is on final, runway 16 right.
Going around, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Velocity 478, wind 160 at 16, number 2, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 875, ready for departure in sequence at runway 16 right, departing south.
Magic on 2202, frequency change approved, good day. Velocity 875, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, velocity 875. Frequency change approved. Magic Sun 2202, good day. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 16 left, velocity 478.
New Zealand 369, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Sydney Kingsford Tower on 124.7. Q-Link 621, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Sydney Kingsford Tower on 124.7.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, New Zealand 369, inbound on the GPS runway 16 right with information Bravo.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Q-Link 621 is 16 nautical miles to the north at 4,700 feet, inbound for landing with information Bravo, requesting runway 16.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, enter right downwind runway 16 right.
Enter right downwind runway 16 right, velocity 304 Charlie Papa. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy, ready for departure at runway 16 right, departing east.
Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy.
Velocity 875, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, velocity 875.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Q-Link 2812, ready for departure at runway 16 right, departing east.
Velocity 803 Alpha, enter right downwind runway 16 right, number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Enter right downwind, runway 16 right, behind the traffic on final, velocity 803 Alpha.
Q-Link 2812, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, Q-Link 2812.
Q-Link 2812, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, Q-Link 2812.
Air China 515 Heavy, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Air China 515 Heavy.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Bolt 3 is 22 nautical miles to the southwest at 8,000 feet, inbound for landing with information Bravo, requesting runway 16 right.
Q-Link 2812, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Q-Link 2812.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 60, inbound on the ILS runway 16 right.
Q-Link 621, maintain slowest practical speed.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Q-Link 621.
Qantas 60, enter straight in runway 16 left.
Enter straight in runway 16 left, Qantas 60.
Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy.
Q-Link 2812, Frequency change approved. Good day. New Zealand 369, exit runway when able. Contact ground on the taxiway.
Frequency change approved. Q-Link 2812, good day. Wilco, New Zealand 369.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Corina 221, ready for departure in sequence at runway 16 right, departing north.
Corina 221, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, Corina 221.
Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Velocity 478, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy. Wilco, velocity 478. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Q-Link 2178, inbound on the GPS runway 16 left with information Bravo.
Velocity 803 Alpha, wind 160 at 16, number 1, runway 16 right, clear to land. Qantas 60, wind 160 at 16, number 1, runway 16 left. Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, velocity 304 Charlie Papa, wind 160 at 16, number 2, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Thank you, Qantas 292 India Golf Heavy.
Q-Link 621, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Q-Link 621.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, November 737 Mike X-Ray, ready for departure at runway 16 right, departing north.
November 737 Mike X-Ray, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, November 737 Mike X-Ray.
Q-Link 2178, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
You'll call my base, Q-Link 2178.
Q-Link 2178, enter straight in runway 16 right.
Enter straight in runway 16 right, Q-Link 2178.
Corina 221, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, Corina 221.
Velocity 803 Alpha, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, velocity 803 Alpha.
Q-Link 2178, correction, stand by. Q-Link 2178, enter straight in runway 16 left. Q-Link 2178, wind 160 at 16, number 1, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 16 left, Q-Link 2178.
Corriner 221, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Corriner 221. Sydney Kingsford Tower, November 137 Whiskey Tango, ready for departure at runway 16 right, departing west.
Hold 3, say intentions.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Bolt 3, inbound on the ILS runway 16 right with information Bravo.
November 137 Whiskey Tango, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, November 137 Whiskey Tango. Going around, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Hold 3, enter right downwind runway 16 right.
Enter right downwind.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, roger, make right traffic runway 16 right.
Roger, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
November 737 Mike X-ray, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, November 737 Mike X-ray.
November 737 Mike X-ray, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, November 737 Mike X-ray.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, ready for departure at runway 7, departing straight out.
November 137 Whiskey Tango, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, November 137 Whiskey Tango.
Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, check out his frequency for airfield information.
Going around, velocity 304 Charlie Papa. Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 2410 is 25 nautical miles to the west at 10,800 feet, inbound for landing with information Bravo, requesting runway 16 right. Q-Link 2178, request frequency change. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, ready for departure at runway 7, departing straight out.
Q-Link 2178. When able turn right. Contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Q-Link 2178.
Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf. Check ATIS frequency for airfield information. Hold 3, wind 160 at 16. Number 1, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 16 right, both free. Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 234, ready for departure at...
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, enter right downwind runway 16 right. Velocity 234, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, velocity 234.
You're welcome, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 385 is 14 nautical miles to the north at 6,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 16 lift. Velocity 385, enter right base runway 16 left. Enter right base runway 16 lift, velocity 385.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, ready for departure at runway 7, departing straight out.
Velocity 2410, say intention.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 2410 is 20 nautical miles to the northwest at 7,900 feet, inbound for landing with information Bravo, requesting runway 16 right. November 137 Whiskey Tango, request frequency change.
Velocity 385, wind 160 at 16. Number 1, runway 1, velocity 304 Charlie Papa. Number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Number 2, behind the traffic on final, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 16 lift, velocity 385. Velocity 2410, enter right base runway 16 left. Number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, ready for departure at runway 7, departing straight out. Enter right base, runway 16 left, behind the traffic on final, velocity 2410.
Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, line up and wait runway 7.
Line up and wait runway 7, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf. Thank you, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf.
November 137 Whiskey Tango, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved November 137 Whiskey Tango, good day.
Velocity 234, frequency change approved, good day. Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, wind 160 at 16. Runway 7, cleared for takeoff.
Frequency change approved, velocity 234, good day.
Thank you, Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf. Corina 221, request frequency change.
Corina 221, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Corina 221, good day. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha, ready for departure at runway 16 right, departing straight out.
Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha.
Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Delta Sierra Bravo Charlie Golf, good day.
$2,500.
Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha.
Velocity 2410, wind 160 at 16, number 2, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, wind 160 at 16, number 1, runway 1.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 16 right, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Hold 3, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, both free.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, velocity 427 heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 16 right, departing north.
25.
Velocity 427 heavy, hold short of runway 16 right.
Holding short runway 16 right, velocity 427 heavy.
Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha, wind 160 at 16, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha.
Velocity 427 heavy, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, velocity 427 heavy. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Victor Hotel Tango 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 heavy is 16 nautical miles to the northwest at 17,600 feet, inbound for landing with information Charlie, requesting runway 16 left.
Victor Hotel Tango 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 heavy, enter right base runway 16 left. Velocity 427 heavy, wind 150 at 17, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, velocity 427 heavy. Enter right base runway 16 left, Victor Hotel Tango 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 heavy.
Velocity 385, contact Sydney Kingsford ground on 126.5.
Contacting Sydney Kingsford ground on 126.5, velocity 385.
Victor Hotel Tango 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 heavy, continue inbound.
Continuing inbound, Victor Hotel Tango 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 Heavy. Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha, request frequency change.
Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha, frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved. Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Alpha, good day. Thank you, good day, velocity 2410.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Velocity 2410, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, velocity, Sydney Kingsford ground, velocity 304 Charlie Papa, request taxi to Bay 41 at the Terminal 2.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa,
Taxi into Terminal 2.
Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, give way to aircraft on your right.
Give way to aircraft, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Velocity 385, cross runway 25. Velocity 304 Charlie Papa, cross runway 25.
Crossing runway 25, velocity 304 Charlie Papa.
Velocity 850, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, velocity 850. Sydney Kingsford ground, velocity 341, ready for pushback with information Charlie. Sydney Kingsford ground, velocity 2410, request taxi to Bay 35 at the Terminal 2.
Velocity 341, pushback approved, tail to the north. Velocity 2410, taxi to Terminal 2 Bay 35, hold short of 725.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, velocity 341. Taxi into Terminal 2 Bay 35, will hold short of 725, velocity 2410. Sydney Kingsford ground, velocity 850, ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Charlie.